Leadership is tough, especially when you're in business and you're leading a business and the final call on a particular decision lands on your lap. Nowhere else to go or turn to. The responsibility stops with you. It's tough. Over Christmas, I found myself reading, when I say reading or listening to a fictional series called Red Rising that I came across through the Modern Wisdom podcast. And it's a complex series that talks about leadership, power, decision-making. And it really got me thinking about some of the decisions that we have to make as business owners around staff, referral partners, and even our customers. Now, I've always had a real appreciation for those empathetic, encouraging type of leaders that really uplift you. And I've been privileged to have quite a few of those in my life. And in some way, I've kind of fashioned myself after those leaders who've inspired me. And I try to also be quite empathetic and caring. However, I've also had some leaders in my life who, up until more recently with what's going on, I haven't had the same respect for, but I do now. And those who were able to make some really tough decisions and tough calls that now I see was for the benefit of everyone, but at the time made them very unpopular. And sometimes short-term discomfort is actually necessary for long-term success. Now, many of us are familiar with what is known as the 80-20 rule, and that is that 80% of the results come from 20% of the efforts. And I believe that this is also the case when it comes to decision-making in our business. And we have to focus on the most valuable people, tasks, and relationships to maximize growth, even when that comes at perhaps offending somebody or letting someone else down. There's this really great quote that I heard from the founders of Airbnb where they said sometimes you have to let down today's customer in order to be able to look after tomorrow's customers. I found that quite inspiring. Here's an example. So you've got two referral partners. One is sending you a couple of really good high quality leads and the other one's sending you lots of leads, but they're no good. Now, what is a smarter move? Do you treat both of them equally? Do you invest as much time? Well, I'm starting to think that the right move is to invest all your time and resource into the referral part where they're already giving you what you need. And by strengthening that relationship and spending all your time on, developing even better processes and even more higher quality leads, your business is going to grow and you're going to have even more resource and capability than you would by trying to focus on both. Now, that's not saying that you completely ignore the other referral partner, but there will come a time because of the decision that you made to invest in one, you will have more resources available to be able to also then invest the additional time required in the other referral source to get that up to speed without burning your time and your resources. And tough decisions, they come as challenges in our business all the time, whether it be staff or partners that might feel overlooked or sidelined. It's all a part of leadership and keeping your eyes on the bigger picture. So my key takeaways for you is to make sure you're identifying the 20% in your business. Where does your business, what areas of your business has the most impact? What customers have the most impact? What processes, what beliefs or values that you have? And make the hard calls to focus on those areas and improve those areas. I know when I've led teams previously, and I'm letting a bit of a secret out, I would always try to pick that one high performer and invest as much as my time and energy into that one person as I would the rest of the team, whether that's providing them with opportunities, leads, whatever it might be, knowing completely well that if they fulfill the greatest potential that they have, and they're driven people, so they're going to, that the rest of the team would then chase them and try to emulate what they're doing. And literally by investing into one person more than others, everybody would actually increase their overall capability. So the rising tide lifts all ships. So let's start a conversation about making tough but meaningful decisions. Give me your examples. What tough decisions have you had to make in your business? What tough decisions do you have to make right now? maybe have an example of a really good leader who at one stage or in the time that they had to make a call, you didn't respect what they had to say, or perhaps you thought they were cruel. And then, years down the track after you've had your own experiences, you look back and go, actually, that person was really brave and courageous to make an unpopular call and be willing to be seen as a nasty person in order to benefit the overall business and everybody else involved. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care.